Morocco is now home to Africa's fastest railway. After almost a decade in the works, the high-speed train line now connects the commercial and industrial hubs of Casablanca and Tangier.
It's a great pleasure to be here today because this has been 10 years of work and cooperation between the Moroccans and the French. We were able to transfer all our SNCF knowledge in regards to high-speed trains, so today is a day of pride and happiness.
King Mohammed VI and French President Emmanuel Macron both got on board to inaugurate the service. The new train reaches a top speed of 320 kilometers per hour and halves the journey between Casablanca and Tangier to around 2 hours. Morocco expects around 6 million people to eventually catch a ride on it every year. The high-speed line was completed at a cost of more than $2 billion, nearly 15% higher than expected, with France financing half the cost, Morocco 28%, and the rest by Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, and the UAE. The high cost has also sparked controversy. Critics say Morocco should instead be investing in education and health. The criticism intensified last month when a train derailed near Rabat, killing 7 people and injuring more than 100 others. But it's also a key achievement in modernizing Morocco and developing its infrastructure. Tangier is a major port linking Africa and Europe, and the government hopes this service will boost its $100 billion economy and position the nation as an African hub for foreign investors.
This project is commercially and industrially important because it is the first of its kind in Africa. It will allow Morocco to master high-speed rail technology.
Morocco bought 12 of the trains from French manufacturer Alstom, and they'll be operated by the Moroccan state-owned railway company, ONCF.
We've created a railway training institute for young Moroccans. We have a company for the maintenance of materials, and there are lots of common projects between ONCF and SNCF that will continue. We'll keep on helping our Moroccan colleagues so that the train is the best it can be.
Operators of the new LGV hope this project marks the beginning of better infrastructure for Morocco. Paulo Montecillo, TRT World.
Well, for more on this, political economist Ismail Lagardien joins me now from Cape Town in South Africa. Welcome to the program. This project, on the face of it, does seem a little unusual, doesn't it? That a small country with a small economy like Morocco has this multi-billion-dollar high-speed rail project when a country as large as America doesn't even have one. Why was this project so crucial for Morocco?
Good evening. The project's important for 2 or 3 very important things. The first is long-term development. The second is Africa's development plans for the next until 2063. So it's all about infrastructure. This railway line is necessarily about tomorrow. It's about the future. The Moroccan government has had to balance the expectations of what people require immediately and where Morocco wants to be in the future. But it cannot be seen outside of the context of African development, the upgrading of ports, the building of railway lines. But then there is also the global strategic issues. France's investment in this can be seen as political and economic. It's difficult to separate politics and economics, but this is a way of France to reaffirm its relationship with the Maghreb. It is also France's way of gaining greater access to markets. And then there's the global strategic issue. China has received great attention for its investments in Africa, especially in infrastructure. So France is starting to compete, so to speak, with that. So one has to look at this in terms of Morocco's development, regional development, and global relations.
Interesting. So do you believe that it will bring in the investment and the boost to the economy that those in Morocco hope it will and has promised that it will?
Yes, the immediate returns, in the sense that we can speak of this immediate as in the next few months, is jobs. The estimates is that it'll create 3,000 new jobs, and that it'll bring tourism and greater collaboration with France and with Europe, because it's also what proximity. It goes without saying that Morocco is really close to the continent, and the continent is seeking to expand and assert itself now that the US is in decline and China's on the rise. So one has to look at it in those contexts.
We will have to leave it there. Ismail Lagardien in Cape Town, thank you for your time.